Hello, it's your boy Davidoff. It is on. The AFL confirms round 1 will go ahead. No fans, obviously, but yeah, round 1 is going ahead. Not actually that surprised, to be fair, based on the last 2 days. I just expected them to announce round 1 at least to go through, to actually happen. So it's happening. As for the season itself, I don't know if it will last, to be honest. It's a big risk. You see, it could either work well or just go really wrong. Pretty much, if no one gets the virus, if no player gets it, if no staff member gets it, if no one at the clubs get the virus, then it's not too bad, because that way they don't get sick and they entertain us. They entertain us from home. So like entertainment is a big thing. That is something that we need in this time. So AFL is a form of entertainment, and the fact that they can put it on is at least something to watch. But if even one person gets the virus from playing, or one of the coaches, then it's just a bad decision, obviously. So it's either going to look bad or look good. I don't know. But without fans, it's just going to feel really weird. But it's still going. I thought they'd postpone it at one point, but I guess they didn't do that. They still want to carry on. So Richmond Carlton with no fans, that's going to feel very weird. The 2020 season is all systems go. Well, no one, including the AFL commissioners on Wednesday night, voted to start the season as per normal. No tiny matches will be played. It was decided the traditional Richmond Carlton AFL season opener on Thursday night, the MCG, would proceed. Another series of emergency meetings and phone hookups at the AFL Docklands headquarters to deal with the devastating coronavirus outbreak finally gave the all clear for the 2020 start after weeks of detailed deliberations. Interesting. This is the interesting one, actually. Games will be shortened to 16 minutes. It's only 4 minutes less. Is that a huge difference? To be fair, that's 16 minutes in total off a game. That is quite a bit. That's half a quarter less. Still, though, I think this is mainly to, so they can push more games. So, maybe if they wanted 2 games a week, just make it more suitable. Obviously, it's a physically demanding sport. And if you want to play more games in 1 week, then maybe these quarters are better. But yeah, it's going to be a little weird seeing short quarters as well, though. Then on 8 p.m. Wednesday night, AFL chief Gillan McLaughlin announced the league had come to a decision after wide consultation with the football industry, Australia's chief medical officer, and government representatives. All right. We also embark on the journey of clear instruction from the government that all industry and all parts of society need to keep moving forward, and we simply cannot stand still. We must go forward day by day, listening to advice, and continue to make the best decisions for our industry while balancing well-being, welfare, leadership, and economic and social impacts. We don't know how many games we will get into this 153-game journey before we have to pause, he said. But what I do know today is I feel comfortable with the government and medical advice and the support of our presidents, CEOs, players, and coaches. Interesting. Hopefully this works out. Hopefully this virus goes away as soon as possible. But we don't know when that is. The association advised on Tuesday. The AFL Players Association advised the AFL on Tuesday its players wanted to start the season, as did the club CEOs in the teleconference hookup on Wednesday morning. In Wednesday 9 a.m. address to the nation, Prime Minister placed the owners to make a decision to play matches on the commission. They had been hoping for government directive. Is that why it took so long? Because they're waiting on government advice, and then they decided to just make it themselves? It's a possibility. Entire season could be locked out to fans. Can you imagine the final series of no fans? That would be mad. A grand final with no fans. Jeez. My words. Maybe Richmond might not win the Premiership. AFL has bucked trends of sports internationally, the large majority of leading competitions, including Premier League, NBA, MLB, and tennis tournaments being putting things on hold, and F1 as well. That was cancelled in Australia. With the Premier League, our football association, they want to continue the league in April or May, and they want to finish by the summer, because the Euros are postponed for a year now, so they can move it into the summer. So apparently they're getting back on as well, so there might be more sports for me to watch. Formula 1 cancelled, and that was just all other stuff. As for the women, they're going straight into the finals. There's 2 rounds left, but they're cancelling those rounds, and they're going into the finals. And basically, what's happening? I mean, it's going to be announced. I mean, it should be announced by now. By the time I'm recording this, I'll check afterwards. But they're going to increase it by 1 team per conference. So instead of 3 teams from each conference in the finals, it's going to be 4 teams. So an 8-team finals instead of the 6-team finals. So Conference A are North Melbourne, GWS, Brisbane and Gold Coast. Conference B are Freo, Carlton, Melbourne and Collingwood. Gold Coast! They made the finals! That's the club's first finals, I'm pretty sure. And it came through the women in their first season. Jeez, how my days. Alright, so I'm not really going to read this, but what I'm going to say is, alright, it's a bit unfair on a couple teams. You see, Conference B is fine, considering 24-20, 16-16. These 3 teams, I mean, these 2 teams are gone anyway. St Kilda were unlikely to get in that top 4 anyway. So this seems fair with 2 games to go. This one, these 3 teams, yeah, sure. 10, 8, 8. The Cats and the Crows are not going to make the finals by 2 points because of this virus. Nothing against Gold Coast, by the way. Nothing against Gold Coast. Congratulations on your final spots. But this is unfair on 2 clubs. I'm just saying, it's unfair on 2 clubs. At least like have a finals between these 3 clubs to like determine a 4th place. Like it's really unfair. Have Geelong play Adelaide, right? The winner plays Gold Coast. The winner takes the 4 spots. That's probably silly, but it's better than this. Okay, it's better than this because there's 2 clubs that are 2 points off making the finals. And they can't make it simply because the season's cut short. I'm just saying it's unfair. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on everything down below, whether you like it or not. This is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day and look after yourselves, and goodbye.